Judaism, the oldest ethnic monotheistic religion. Judaism was founded by a man named Abraham in 3500 BC in the Middle East. In the Torah, their book of worship, it reads that God came to Abraham, telling him to take his people from Haran to Canaan, or the hearth of Judaism. One of God's covenants was that Abraham would start a great nation in Canaan. Jewish people believe in one God who governs daily life. Their religion is led by their form of priests, rabbis. They study the Torah, which has many chapters and books. The Jewish have 10 commandments. The first is worship no other God but me. The second is do not make images to worship. The third is do not misuse the names of God. Observe the Sabbath day, Saturday. The fourth is keep it holy. The fifth is honor and respect your mother and your father. The sixth is do not murder. Seventh is do not commit adultery. The eighth is do not steal. The ninth is do not accuse anyone falsely. Do not tell lies about other people. The 10th is do not envy other people's possessions. There are 3 different ways of viewing Judaism. The first is Orthodox Jews. These are Jews that abide and practice all the laws without question. The second is Conservative Jews. They use the ancient laws and adapt and change them to modern day. Like Conservative Jews, Reform Jews also adapt the laws to modern times, but allow Hebrew and English to be spoken, and believe men and women are equal. This means that in traditional times, Jews believed men and women were different and not equal. The Jewish holidays date back very far, but are still intensely celebrated to this day, the most popular of them being Hanukkah. Hanukkah traditions originated from the story of a miracle. That's how it got its name. In a time of crisis, a candle was expected to only last one day, but it burned strong for 8 nights. It is celebrated in December. Judaism inspired the birth of many popular modern-day religions in the world, such as Islam and Christianity. It sparked an idea against polytheism, the belief in more than one God. Their monotheistic ways began to quickly universalize around the world. You can see parts of Judaism distributed into every modern-day monotheistic religion. Judaism's main concentrated area is in Israel and the United States. There is 6.3 million in Israel and the other 8.1 million spread out over the world. You may wonder, what was the main cause of movement from Israel to the United States? Well, Judaism moved by trading and Jews moving to new places. This is called relocation diffusion. Through relocation diffusion occurred one of the world's most tragic incidents, the Holocaust. The definition of Holocaust is death by fire. Germany, in the time of World War II, Adolf Hitler rose to power with his manipulation. Hitler's word spread to create a sickening message that took the life of many. Innocent Jews were sacrificed for what they believed in. The Holocaust is still greatly known through movies, first perspective witnesses, stories, books, and museums. In 1945, 7 out of every 10 Jews were killed in Germany during the Holocaust. Jews were the main target, but gypsies, disabled people, and homosexuals were also greatly affected. Adolf Hitler believed people who did not meet his standards or who disagreed with him were not worthy. He would send them to concentration camps where they would be experimented on, tricked, abused, and murdered. 6 million lives were lost because of this. Adolf Hitler and his followers, the Nazis, affected everyone. Judaism affected the world in unimaginable ways. Judaism set the idea of a monotheistic religion. It diffused all over the world, and now over half of the world's religions are monotheistic. The Jews mainly wrote the Bible. This Bible affects how many religions operate and how millions of people live their daily life. Judaism is a very organized and lawful religion. It set an example and foundation for many other religions. Judaism changed and inspired the world for the better.
main belief of your religion is?
I think it means something different for everybody. For me, it's kind of more of a spiritual thing more than a religious. It's a little hard to answer though because it means something else to everyone.
What is your favorite Jewish holiday to take part in?
Probably Hanukkah because I like the food a lot and, of course, getting presents. Haha.
What do you think happened in Jewish history that affects the religion the most?
I think that every good and bad thing that happened in Jewish history affected the religion. Obviously, the past is how you get to where you are now, so I don't think that there's one biggest thing.
What does believing in your religion mean to you today?
It's hard to say because it's not the biggest thing in my life. For some people it is, all they ever do and think about, but for me it's more of a spiritual thing.
How does your religion affect your everyday life?
It doesn't really affect my life a lot. I was born Jewish and that's all I know, so I don't really know what I would do without it.